This is a morning show, for God's sake.
DJ Envy.
Better known as the People's Choice. And salute to all my light-skinned brothers out there.
Jess Hilarious.
Jess with the worldwide mess. Just don't do no lying.
And Charlamagne the God.
Donkey today.
Everybody come to the Breakfast Club. I call this the hot seat.
Breakfast Club is like being on America's front porch.
Don't feel like my rich cousins that never talk to me tonight.
Every time I go to the Breakfast Club, I know it's gonna be like a good morning.
I'm getting
Good morning, USA.
Yo, 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 yo. I'm hot. Oh, okay, hold on, let me tell you.
You're a little hot.
Yo, 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 yo. What about now? Yo, 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious is walking in. Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. What's happening?
It's Thursday. This is a short week, of course, because we had off Monday for Memorial Weekend. So it is Thursday. How you feeling out there?
I am blessed, black, and highly favored, man. I salute to everybody who I saw last night. I was home in Charleston, South Carolina. We had a fantastic event at the Charleston Music Farm with Blue Bicycle Books. I did another moderated conversation, book signing for my new book, Get Honest or Die Trying. The good sister Tessa Spencer, as well as Dr. Tanya Matthews, who's the president of the International African American Museum here in Charleston. If you've never been to Charleston, South Carolina, you should say to yourself, I'm going to come down here for a weekend just to go to the International African American Museum.
Mm-hmm. I haven't got a chance to see it yet, but I'm gonna make it my business to get down there this year.
Make it your business. Make it your business. Like if you're looking for like a little staycation, I don't want to say staycation, but a vacation here in America, and you don't want to go nowhere too far, come to Charleston, come to the museum. I guarantee you'll love it.
I definitely will. Now, a couple of days ago, you were talking about how kids just have random days off, and I figured out why, all right?
Tell me why.
Because my kids had off for Tuesday, and I was like, why the hell do y'all have off for Tuesday? Like, it's just a random Tuesday. So on the East Coast, because it didn't snow that much this year, they have extra snow days. So instead of putting the kids in school, they give them off for those snow days.
Somebody lying. And the reason I say somebody lying is because if it's not snow days, they say it's the COVID days. The teachers had extra COVID days or something like that.
Well, whatever it was, teachers got a couple of days off, and so did the kids. What up, Jess?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm all right. Good morning.
Why you say it like that? I'm tired.
She pregnant,
Yes.
Envy.
She said, yeah, I'm tired. She said, I'm tired.
You be asking her what's wrong. Is she all right? Like she ain't 19 months pregnant.
I'm not 19.
She seemed like she's 19 months.
I know. I'm about to be 7.
About to be 7 months.
Yep.
Jesus.
40.
Wow.
Boy, time flies.
Yes, it does.
Or sperm flies. One of the two.
All right.
First of all.
All right. Well, let's get the show cracking. Of course, we have Morgan Wood doing front page news when we come back, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, girl.
Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling today
Good.
on this Friday Eve? Yes, let's get into it. Verdict watch continues in New York in the hush money trial for former President Donald Trump. The jury was dismissed yesterday evening after deliberations, and deliberations will continue today. The jury also asked, the judge to reread the jury instructions. And while exiting the courtroom, Trump had this to say.
It's a disgrace. This thing ought to be ended immediately. The judge ought to end it. Nobody knows what the crime is. The DA didn't name the crime.
So yeah, Trump is actually charged with falsifying records before the 2016 election to hide payments from adult star Stormy Daniels. He also went on to call the trial a Biden witch hunt.
So the fact that they have to reread the instructions, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Is that the fact that they fell asleep? They didn't understand the instructions?
I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it means that they're taking their civic duty very seriously, and whether or not they want the notoriety, it's going to come. And I'm sure some of their identities will be revealed after all of this. So I think it's a good thing, saying that they want to be thorough. I think it's a great thing.
Does Trump have a lawyer? And the reason I ask is because he's always talking. Like, it can't be that good for somebody to talk so much about their case, can it?
No.
I don't think so. And can he keep one is the question. Moving on, a member of the defending Super Bowl champions is facing legal issues. 2 misdemeanor warrants have been filed against Kansas City Chiefs defensive lineman Isaiah Buggs on charges of cruelty to dogs in the second degree in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The Tuscaloosa Police Department was alerted to a pair of dogs that were left on a back porch with no access to food or water at the home that he is renting. The 27-year-old's agent denied the charges and alleged that Bugs is a victim of an ongoing subversive campaign to shut down the hookah lounge that he owns in Tuscaloosa. Yeah. And a new study shows that feeding peanuts to children could reduce the risk of an allergy. The study published in the New England Journal of Medicine shows a strong link between exposure to peanuts before the age of 5 and a lower risk of peanut allergies. The National Institutes of Health issued a statement about the research saying feeding children peanut products regularly from infancy to age 5 can reduce the rate of a peanut allergy developing in adolescence by 71%. I think that's absolutely amazing.
I pray for anybody who's never been able to experience peanut butter. I pray for anybody who's never been able to experience boiled peanuts. Like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you never realize how serious it is until you get on a plane and they say, please, if you have anything with peanuts on it, do not open it up. And I'd be pissed off because, you never, pause, you want your nuts, but now you're on a plane, you done bought some nuts, you can't eat your nuts because somebody might die. So
nut allergies are very, they're serious.
Yeah.
And pausing that is silly.
You gotta pause that.
No. Pausing that makes me want you to sit down with a therapist and ask him what's going on, man. Why did you have to pause that?
I say,
y'all both be pausing unnecessarily all the time.
But he ain't even pronounced peanut correctly, but he ain't paused that. He said he wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and nobody said nothing.
No, you just heard that. That's what you want. Thank you, Morgan Wood. Thank you so much. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. Call us up right now. Get it off your chest. Something's bothering you and you need to just, or maybe you feel blessed. Whatever it may be, call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. It's a new day. This is your time to get it off your chest. Wake up. Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, my Breakfast Club family. It's your boy Lovey from the Bronx.
Lovey from the Bronx.
What
up, Lovey?
Pause.
There's a couple of things. There's no pause. It's all right. There's a couple of things I want to get off this morning. First of all, my son has a tree nut allergy, so I got to walk around with an EpiPen. So it is definitely real out here.
A tree nut allergy?
Yeah.
Yes. Not a peanut, but a tree nut.
What is a tree nut?
Trust me, Envy, I had to go to when I had to go to the doctor, they give you a list of tree nuts. Any nuts that are growing on trees. So not peanut, but tree nut.
Okay.
And the second thing I want to talk about is something I noticed I hit Charlamagne, but Dr. Anderson was on here a few years ago, and he was talking about how all we are good or is sweat. Like, only thing we're good for, like, we raising our kids to be sweat majors.
Yep.
So instead of raising our kids to be sweat majors, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, something with a ball, I think we need to start changing that narrative and getting them into these politics. Because the only way we can change is to have change inside. So we need to start raising some senators, some congressmen. If you can, but if you can have 91 charges, we could raise some presidents out here.
You're right.
Hilarious.
You're right. Well, thank you, Lovey.
It's all love, man. I love y'all.
All righty, brother.
Peace, King.
Hello, who's this?
This is Val.
Hey, Val. Good morning. Get it off your chest, Val.
Good morning. I know Charlamagne. I've been trying to talk to Charlamagne. Good morning, Envy. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've been trying to talk to Charlamagne because I know she's on mental health. So I have a friend that stay in Portsmouth, and her son went to some prison in Red Onion, but something happened to him while he was in there. So when he came home, he was all right, but he flipped out. He jumped on her. He stole her car, and he tried to get him some help, but they saying that they can't help her because he's over 18. And if you know mental health people, they go through mental health, but they think they all right. So she just been trying to get him some help, and nobody is helping her. So I just want to know, Charlamagne, what can she do?
You can I can give you a website. You can go to mentalwealthalliance.org and go to contact us, and somebody will definitely get back at you.
Okay.
You got that, Mama?
Yeah, they have a long list of therapists and psychiatrists.
Well, hit up that website. You got the website, Mama? Did you hear what he said? You wrote it down?
Say it again. I'm typing it in my phone.
mentalwealthalliance.org, and just go to the Contact Us page.
Okay.
You got it? Good luck, Mama.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up, man? It's TK. How y'all doing this morning?
TK, what's up? Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I was calling. I want to talk about that animal cruelty thing y'all was just talking about with the Kansas City Chiefs player.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I think that's BS, man. I went through that same type situation. And it's like, depending, y'all know what kind of dogs he had?
I do
Pit
not.
bulls, probably.
I see. It's like ever since that whole Mike Vick thing, if you got a particular type of dog, man, and you're a brother, they're going to make up reasons to mess with you. They came to my house, bro, took a bunch of my dogs, said my dogs didn't have water, so they didn't have all kind of stuff, and they had it. I had pictures, I had everything. I hired lawyers, still got railroaded. So that's the new way they messing with you now, man, behind your animals.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of dog it was. I just assumed it was a pit bull.
Which is foul. Just black people have other dogs and pit bulls.
I ain't even know
that's
black.
true. That's true. Ever since that Mike Vick thing, though, anytime you got a dog, any little kid, they come and they message you if you're a brother. And I'm in Georgia. And it was real bad. I had to pay these people $28,000 in fines.
Wow.
Oh, it actually.
So that's the way they message you.
And by the way, I'm looking at the story now. The Tuscaloosa Police Department says it was 2 dogs. One was a white pit bull and one was a black Rottweiler. So
he was half right. He was half right.
So then let's stop acting like we don't know our people, okay?
He was half right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So just give that brother some support because they really are messing with him. You know, he could have left the house for 10 minutes and they're gonna hit him with animal cruelty. People let their dogs out to use the bathroom all the time, and they, leave them out for 30 minutes or whatever. They all right, and they let them back in the house.
All right. Well, thank you, TK.
All right, man. Y'all have a good day. Be blessed.
You too, brother. Hello, who's this?
This story is crazy too because it said the dogs didn't even belong to him, and he wasn't even aware they were at the property.
Damn.
What up?
Man, what up? Get it off your chest.
Yo, man. Y'all gotta get some more black designers on the show, man. You had my dudes from Saya up there, Devlin. Got a lot of black designers out there that's popping, man. Y'all gotta get them back on the show, man. There was a lot of support during COVID. We ain't had that same support since.
Like who? What designers you thinking about?
Him.
You got my man T from out of Atlanta, who designed for everybody. Then you got my man Rich Fresh out in LA. He designed for Kevin Hart and Mark
That's
Wahlberg.
my guy. I got a couple Rich Fresh pieces. That's my guy.
Man, he cold, bro. It's a lot of designers out there really shaking, man. Y'all at least once a month, man. Throw a black designer up there, man. Get him up there so they can get hit to the world, get hit to him.
Rich Fresh ain't never. I feel like Rich Fresh been to Breakfast Club. Maybe I'm making this up. Rich Fresh ain't never been to Breakfast Club. He's the guy that makes like the fly sweatsuits, but they look like I don't want to say upscale, but you could wear them as like a suit, kind of. You know what I'm talking about?
I think he has been a while ago.
I feel like Rich Fresh was here.
And then he might have accepted some suits at one time too. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was a while ago. But salute to Godspeed, which is some black brothers from Queens. Salute to Sia, who's been on the show that's created a bunch of sneakers. I know Charlamagne wears
Jerry Lorenzo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jerry Lorenzo's been on my man Don Juan. Don Juan makes PR. Well, he made PRPS, but he sold it. He made art. He makes Art Meets Chaos.
He made Academics.
He makes Legacy of Resilience and Art Meets Chaos now. He's a great designer.
Yeah, so we stay on that. I don't know what he was talking about. Of course, my guy versus my enemy. Salute to Ladoon. Yeah, we stay on black designers up here. Pause.
I'm down to do more though. You ain't got to say nothing but a word.
Mm-hmm. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up at any time. Now we got the mess coming up. Jess, what we talking about?
Yes, Diddy may have to go in front of a grand jury.
Jesus. All right. Well,
oh my God, no.
We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
I have 3 great stories, so keep your conversations to a minimum, y'all, after this.
Yes, ma'am.
Diddy grand jury. So yesterday, CNN exclusively announced that federal investigators are preparing to bring accusers of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs before a federal grand jury.
What we have heard is that possible witnesses have been notified that they could be called to testify. The majority of the accusers who have filed these civil lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs have been brought in for questioning, and again, some of them being called in numerous times. We hear that many are cooperating and even handing over evidence that they feel could be relevant into this federal probe. Now, a spokesperson for Homeland Security did not respond to our request for comment about the presence of a grand jury, but they did confirm that this investigation is presently ongoing.
The investigation is now described as much bigger than his lawsuits. Also, an indication that the U.S. Justice Department is moving toward potentially seeking an indictment of Diddy. CNN also reported on what was found during the raid of the Diddy's L.A. home in March.
We are learning now that federal investigators are in possession of video footage that was taken inside of Combs's residence. We hear that these investigators have been contacting individuals that they have seen on this footage. One person, in addition to the accusers who have filed these civil suits, is a male sex worker. That is what a source tells me, and that they have been brought in. Now, when the raids first happened, we had a law enforcement source tell us at CNN that the investigation was largely based in sex trafficking. Now we are hearing that that scope has been widened. So that would include not just sex trafficking, but also money laundering and illegal drugs.
So you mean to tell me it's a bunch of people sitting around right now just waiting for their phone to ring because they in them tapes?
I'm sure. And I'm sure, and you know they got to be celebrities, because if it's just a regular person, they're not going to know who the regular person is. So I'm sure they're probably reaching out to celebrities, right?
What is on those tapes? And it's so crazy because Suge Knight told us Diddy like to be all up in the videos. Like, what the hell is going to be on them tapes?
We don't know, but we won't find out soon. Okay. Tamar Braxton apologizes to fiance on social media. So she sat down with what's this guy name? I'm sorry, Carlos King. During the interview, Carlos called Tamar's fiance JR Colonel Sanders.
Okay, let's talk about Colonel Sanders, honey.
Oh, no, don't call him that. Don't do that.
No, you know, but that's our joke. That's the joke. He's a nice guy. He's handsome. When I look at him, I sometimes crave for a 2-piece chicken, you know, thigh and leg with mashed potatoes, coleslaw, and a biscuit.
He do not look like that.
Horrible joke because he's white. So Tamar laughed it off and they moved on. But after the interview, JR, her fiance, took to social media to express his disappointment. He said, "I can only be thrown under the bus and not defended for so much longer. I'll be Colonel Sanders and give you some chicken to eat with my story. Keep poking the bear." He continued and said, "A man can only take so much. I always want to protect even when we aren't together, but stop allowing indirects to throw me under the bus. Your shade creates more uncertainty and your people thrive on stating what you never say." Tamar responded on her story and apologized. She wrote a long apology. Basically, she was apologizing. She said, "I wish for the opportunity to give an apology and be forgiven for it all. In relationships, we take being forgiven for granted. It's a blessing to be able to say, I'm sorry, and see another day in the war of love and this together. No matter how much I feel like I was right, you felt wronged, and I gotta respect that. I'm not embarrassed for opening up about how I feel. I'm embarrassed of how I made you feel. I'm sorry." Now, what was interesting about this is I actually applauded her, gave her some grace for apologizing, because Tamar has a history of not apologizing, even to like her sisters and her mom, and like that's what I saw a lot of on Braxton Family Values. Yep. Like she was like the victim a lot, and then she is a loyal person by far, but she just never liked apologizing and taking accountability. So I do like that she did that, and I understand how he could feel. Now, when this man start coming at people, they better not call him no racist, because he's like, "Well, I got your chicken, bitch." You know what I'm saying? Like, don't keep saying that.
Right, but
so,
see, I understand with Tamar too, right? Because Carlos was cracking a joke, right?
Yeah,
and she didn't want to seem too mad, so she was like, "All right, y'all stop that." But he probably took it like, "Yo, it ain't funny."
Yeah, and this has been the running joke. Like they've been calling him Colonel Sanders for a while, and he's like, "Yo, like that's not funny to him."
Right? Like you my fiance, hold me down.
Charlamagne, calm down.
No, Jeff, that's funny. Especially when Jeff said, I got your chicken, please. Imagine you call a white man Colonel Sanders, you black, and then he's like, I got your chicken. But then everybody get mad at the white man.
Everybody get mad at him. Like, what? Like, why when you look at him, do you crave a two-piece? Like, that was a horrible joke. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, my God,
So,
man.
and then a few hours later, so I guess he didn't respond or whatever. A few hours later, Tamar had posted white flag emojis and said, do whatever you want to do. I'm so tired. So then, I guess that was like a reverse. Like, all right, look, I apologize publicly and nothing came of it. So I guess I'm not sure what he's saying now, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, I want to salute Carlos King, and I want to say Carlos King is the black reality stars, what Shannon Sharp is the black comedians. Those black reality stars go on Carlos King's show and just let the choppers spray and don't be caring who they hit.
But that's the thing. It is not up to Carlos. It's up to Tamar to be like, all right, look, I don't play like that. We're not doing it.
Stop talking about my fiance.
Yeah, and they said in the interview further, like he said, Tamar is my real sister. Like, all right, so then you know that she don't play like that. Well, maybe she do play like that, but this is a real man with like a problem with that. That's a running joke. He don't like being called that. So if you got respect for me, you my brother, don't play with my man. And make that known.
I want to hear that white man asking black people, say to them, I got your chicken, bitch.
Yeah,
shut up, man.
That would be so
Stop playing with that man, yo. Stop playing with him.
Oh, man, let's make the t-shirts. Let's make the t-shirts.
I got your chicken, bitch. All right.
Oh, that's Jess with the Mess.
Thank you, Jess.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back, Morgan Wood has your front page news, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. And wait. And Just Fix My Mess. We're doing it next hour. So if you want to get on the lines, you can get on the lines right now. 800-585-1051. Just Fix My Mess next hour.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, y'all. Yes, President Biden is working to shore up support among black voters as he seeks re-election. He appeared alongside Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday at a joint rally in Philly. He credited black Americans for his 2020 election win and asked for their support to make Donald Trump a loser again in 2024. Let's listen to the audio from that rally.
The threat that Trump poses is greater in his second term than his first. It's clear that when he lost in 2020, something literally snapped in the sky.
So Biden went on to accuse Trump of being unhinged, claiming he wants to pardon those who stormed the U.S. Capitol, but wanted to tear gas those who were protesting George Floyd's murder in the summer of 2020. Now, the Biden campaign said they will increase outreach to black voters. This announcement comes after polls showed that Trump is gaining more ground among black voters. So.
You know what they should be doing? I've said this a million times before, but instead of like talking at people, they should be talking to people. So instead of going places and having like those big, rallies like they're having, they should have like more intimate town hall like conversations and just listen to what people are actually going through in this country. Like actually listen to them instead of just talking at them. Listen to them.
Yeah, or like you said, have conversations, not just come up there and do a speech of what you should have did or what Trump didn't do. Like you said, have conversations, see what's on people's minds. I agree.
Well, a Michigan man with a suspended license is in trouble after he logged into his Zoom court hearing while driving. Video of the hearing shows the defendant, Corey Harris, dialing into a Zoom earlier this month as he was pulling into a parking lot at his doctor's office. Let's roll the audio on that.
Mr. Harris, are you driving? Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So, just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Give me one second.
I don't understand something. This is a driver while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving. I don't even know why he would do that. So, defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant has turned himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Damn.
Yeah, bring your little dumb ass in here.
Bring your little dumb ass.
And I bet he gonna drive to jail.
You gonna drive it?
Stupid, yo. I saw that yesterday.
You have to let a legend. You have to let a legend be a legend. Okay. Okay, that's 100% grade A icon right there.
Yo, but he was so shocked. He was so shocked. He was like, "Oh my God!"
But he told the judge, "Hold on, yo, hold on,
hold on,
Judge.
Let me
just pull in right fast.
One second.
We should We should
I
take
love how
into
the public defender
consideration-
really tried to save him. Talk about, can we get an adjournment? Can we? No.
Yes.
She tried. She really
We
did.
should take into consideration where he was going. He said he was going to the doctor. Look at him. The man clearly looked like he probably got high blood pressure, diabetes. He pulling up to the doctor.
See,
man.
this is your problem. You look at people and you try to diagnose them on how they look. He don't look like, what the hell does, it looked like he got high blood pressure. You couldn't even see the rest of his body. This is what happened with Risa Tisa. Now stop doing that.
what he was going to the doctor for then, Jess?
He could have been a dentist. It could have been anything. But I would have pulled over and got out the car and act like I was coming out the store.
Yeah,
This
something.
man is
Or top to the
crazy.
passenger side.
Yeah, it don't even matter what he got to go to the doctor for now because now he in jail.
Yeah, he in jail now.
Hey, man, I saw a little diabetes.
Yo, shut up, man.
Let's just be happy that black men going to the doctor. Boom.
That's true. That's true.
And right after going to jail, man, I'm so mad at that.
Colonoscopy twice. Go ahead.
Oh no. So in sports, Gabby Douglas is injured, forcing her to back out of the U.S. Championships and making her ineligible for the 2024 Olympics in Paris. I know. The 3-time Olympic gold medalist hurt her ankle during training in Fort Worth, Texas. This would have been her comeback and her first Olympics since 2016. She is the oldest American woman to compete since 1950s at the age of 28. She did tell ESPN that she's not giving up, though. She's getting ready for 2028, the Los Angeles Games, Olympic Games that will be here in America. So good luck on that.
All right.
That's gotta suck.
That's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood, and you can follow me at Morgan Media and check out more news coverage at Black Information Network and BINnews.com. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Morgan. All right. When we come back, it's Jess Fix My Mess. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, you can call Jess right now. Phone lines are wide open. 800-585-1051. Hit up Jess. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Me. Baby. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Oh my God. I'm all up in your mess. I'ma fix it. Fix it.
Fix my mess.
Fix it. Fix it. Just gonna fix your mess because my advice is real.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess. All right, we got Trey on the line. Trey, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your question for Jess?
Man, trying to figure out, my wife, she keeps spending all my money, man. I'm trying to figure out how to get her to stop spending it, man. It's like every time birthday come up, holiday come up, it's always a reason to spend money, and it seems like the financial plan that we had sat down together and created just goes out the window. And when I don't spend my money on her, she makes it seem like I care about her less, or I don't want to do nothing fun with her. So
okay.
to get on the same page with me.
You said it's only on holidays and birthdays. Is that not an exception to the rule of, y'all finances?
No, not really. No.
Oh, all right.
In my eyes, no.
Okay, so is that something that y'all talked about in depth? Like, did you say not even on holidays and birthdays, like, we can't splurge at all?
Correct.
Damn, you said that?
Yeah, we sat down and said that, and we sat down and agreed to that. But then when it comes down time to execute, it does not get executed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, how old is your wife? How old are you?
32, 31.
Oh, all right. I thought she was significantly younger. What, does she not work?
Nope, she works, but I make more, and she's not good at math.
Oh.
So she's not good at finances or money.
Okay, so if that was an agreement between both of you, you know what I'm saying, and you're not just like trying to change it or dictate, then you have to tell her that. You can't really worry about her telling you, making it seem like that she don't love you. You don't love her less. You love her less because you can't spend your money. That's not even everything the marriage is built on, I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? And there's other ways to go about celebrating holidays and birthdays than just spending a whole bunch of money. Y'all don't need to do that to prove each other's love to each other. If she still feel it, I honestly wouldn't care, because that sounds like some victim mode, to be honest. Like she's playing the victim. She know you love her. She just like what she like. And she's probably very high maintenance, and you knew that when you got with her. That's why y'all had to even have that conversation anyway. But she got to compromise. That's also what a marriage is as well. Y'all don't care.
It don't seem like she can get it.
It don't seem like she get it.
Yeah, it don't.
Yeah, so that's what you guys say. Look, if you really feel like I don't love you because of all this, we need to evaluate the whole marriage. Like, because I can't keep. We can't keep spending like this. We had an agreement in place, and then you go back, you renege every time. Like, we can't do it. I can't. We're working on something. We're working on building a future. And you splurging crazy like this on these holidays and whenever you want and all that, that's not working for me. So you got to meet me halfway with something. If you can't, we got to revisit while we're even married. You don't want to do that, do you?
No. I'm getting to that point.
Yeah. So. But this is the confirmation. You can do it. It's fine.
I'm not trying to become another statistic. You know, we got 2 kids. I don't want them to have a broken home and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you also don't want to go broke because of your wife either. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to have a home and be able to take care of your home. Yeah, so make those things matter to her. And if they don't, I mean, that's, what's next.
Okay. All right, I appreciate it.
No problem. That's right. That did not help me one bit.
Yeah, he was like, hey, that didn't help me.
Because he ain't going solid.
All right, let's go to one more caller. We got Asia online. Hey, Asia, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, my God, I got through.
That's right.
Hey, girl.
Just fix my mess. What's your question?
So, Jess, I'm not sure if my husband's tired of me or if I'm tired of him.
Damn.
We just been together too long and we tired of each other. Or maybe it's retrograde. I really don't know. But we've been together for 14 years.
Congratulations.
Since we're in our 20s. We have 6 kids together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in school getting my master's degree in nursing. He's a truck driver. I kind of put a lot of strain on him with working and providing, like, taking care of the household at the moment. So I don't know if it's just all of the stuff that we have going on, but, like, he could breathe wrong and we're arguing. I could sneeze wrong and we're arguing. I think we're just at each other's necks. And I'm like, I don't know if we're tired of each other or if we're just going through a lot and we got to learn to grow through it, or we about to grow apart.
Yeah, that could be either or. Some marriages have phases where it's like that. You're not gonna wake up every day and be mesmerized by the person that you've been with for the last 14 years. Y'all gotta find ways to keep that spark, though. I mean, I imagine you still in love with your husband, though.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Right.
I try to tell him all the time, like, let's go on a date. And he's like, we don't have time for dates. And I'm like, you make time for the stuff that you want to make time for. Like, if your barber has a line outside and 5 people are in front of you to get your haircut, you're going to wait to get your haircut. I don't know why I got to wait for my date.
But that's self-grooming as well. You say he a truck driver, so I imagine he always gone. You know what I'm saying? Then he's the breadwinner. You're in school. Y'all got 6 kids. So a date is really not at the top of the priority list. You know what I mean? But if a man want to do something for himself, like stand in line to get a haircut, I mean, I know you would stand in line for that fresh ass weave, won't you?
I mean, I'm a YouTube it, Jess, because I ain't got time to be waiting for these girls with they requirements to get your hair done, okay?
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
But I do understand. I understand where you coming from. I understand where he coming from. But I don't ever think to jump to just throw it away. Y'all got a lot invested in each other. And then you just told me you were still in love with him. But if you breathe the wrong way, that's just a phase. That's just something y'all going through because y'all are stressed. Y'all have 6 children, baby. He's a truck driver, so he ain't ever there. Well, is he ever there? Is he local, or how does he? What is he?
He's local, because I don't play that. He local.
I know that's right. Yeah, so he local, but he, by the time he gets tired, he still got to come home with 6 kids, and you got school, so you got to focus. You got the 6 kids, and I imagine y'all take turns cooking, or maybe you do cook. It's a lot going on for both of y'all, so consider each other, not just how you feeling, and then y'all schedule stuff like that. Like, all right, since I know. Let's do like 2 dates out the month, or let's have a date night once a month. However you can get it in, that's where you need to get it in until them babies are grown and out the house. Like, and things calm down for you because you won't be in school forever. Your kids won't be young forever.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? So I just think it's a phase. Y'all need to talk through it. And I ain't even going to suggest therapy because it don't even sound like y'all can fit that into a schedule. You know what I mean? But y'all
I don't offer that. I don't try that. Charlamagne, I need you to talk to my husband because we almost there. Almost got him there. We almost got a breakthrough where I'm like, you know what? It's okay to, seek out, mental health. I ordered him some books on Amazon trying to motivate him. We almost got there. And then one of his boys was like, nah, man, you good. And I'm like, what? Okay.
One of his boys told him he was good.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like, you don't need that. You got this.
Well, I appreciate his friend being there for them, but if you're not in my shoes, brother, you can't tell me what's going on in my house and with my woman and with my wife and my kids and all of that. So, like I said, I just think it's a phase, but consider each other and not just what you feeling as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Because it can get hard on both of y'all.
That's true. I hope he's listening. He's listening.
I hope he is. I mean, because he in the truck, so he don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
He ain't got no choice.
But yeah, check back in with me because this sounds like a great marriage, boo.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to inbox you guys. I always do, but y'all don't respond back, so I'm going to keep y'all updated.
All right, babe. Thank you.
Man, look at Jess out there being the president of the truck driver wives, man. Drop one of the clues bombs for all the truck driver wives, man. They need a support group.
You're a clown.
They need a support group, and they need a safe space, and you are providing them one, Jess Hilarious.
You're a clown with me.
Jess, fix my mess. 800-585-1051. Call up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
X about me.
Relationship problems?
X about me.
You need to beat your coworker's ass.
X about me.
Your coworker need to beat your ass? Call it up. It's Dr. Jess, and I'm here to fix your mess. It's getting very much messy. Let me fix it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're in the middle of Just Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name?
Sweet.
What's your question for Jess, bro?
Wow, y'all really answered. This is kind of me up.
Oh my God! That's what happens when you call the phone, sir.
What's up, Lee?
Wait, I have a really crazy scenario for y'all, and I really need y'all help.
Okay.
All right. So I've been working at this place for since December. My boss is cool as hell. Like we get along cool. Like he's a young dude, and his younger sister works with us.
Mm-hmm.
She's been kind of giving me hints. That she likes
how old?
me.
Can I just say how old? You say younger sister. How old? Of age?
Oh, 21. My bad.
Okay. All right.
So she's been giving me little hints here and there, but I really don't want to cross that line. I feel like I would lose my job.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do. Do you like her?
Yeah, she's perfect.
Damn.
It's kind of like a too good to be true situation.
Oh yeah, go ahead and lose that job, brother. Hey yo, no, because you do like her, so obviously, okay, all right. Look, how old are you?
26.
Okay. Yeah, it's too good to be true and all of that. I think you just need to be honest with your boss instead of going around sneaking. Because that's what it's going to lead to. It's going if y'all ain't already sneaking, it is going to lead to that.
Exactly.
Anything can happen, and then she's a woman, so she'll probably end up telling her brother, and then he coming to you, firing you. So I think you should just have a man-to-man conversation. You said he cool, he a younger dude. I would make hella promises that I'm not gonna hurt his sister. But I've been trying to be professional about the situation, but I don't know, me and her are really feeling each other, man. And I just would you ain't gotta say you want his blessing, but you wanted to let him know. Or if you do want to say that because you really love his job, I just wanted your blessing, man. I ain't gonna mess up work, and I ain't gonna mess up your things with your sister.
Yeah, that would be the perfect world, because this job is it's the perfect job. This is the perfect situation, and I feel this could either go left or right.
Yeah, so you got the control to make it go right, if he already a cool dude and all of that, and then he probably more than likely know his sister, you know what I'm saying? So I think you should have a conversation with her to tell her that I think we should tell your brother, and then tell him as a man.
Yeah,
and then but then be like, but look, if you see this hurting my job, all right, never mind on your sister. I think we good. I'll leave her alone because I really want my job.
Right, yeah, that's the most
yeah.
important thing. But I feel the chemistry is already there because we've been working for a few months. So
yeah, well, that's a tough spot to be in, but it don't really gotta be that tough. It's just a conversation. You get what I'm saying? Because I think he would appreciate it more if you came to him than for him to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Jess.
No problem.
Have a good one, brother.
All right, yeah.
All right, let's go to one more caller. We have B. White.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, man? What's your question for Jess, sir?
What's that? Look, Jess, I got my question is this: what can we do about these big back women? Because these women now, they back is just they look like. Jess, what's the Jess, we need help. What's going on?
What do you mean? What can we do about the big back women? How are they bothering you?
No, I'm just saying. I be looking at. I was thinking they're my favorite football player. Like, that's come on now. That's not very. It's just every time we turn around, their backs are so big. Come on now, that's not right.
That's
they look like football players.
Well, everybody cannot be built the way that you want them to be built. Everybody can't be built the way you prefer. So those women, you just, you aren't attracted to.
But I'm just saying, come on now, Jess. You see what's going on. They backs. I don't know, they're asking for their phone number or their autograph. Thinking they, the linebackers.
But that's the thing. You shouldn't even be thinking about their phone number. It's a lot of other size backs out here that you could be, that you could be going after. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Come on, Jess. It's the truth, though.
All right.
Oh, man, what you think about that? Come on, man.
No, he can't say nothing else about nobody back. He is not. We're not doing this.
But no, we need to do something about that, Jess. I think we should help him out. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be in the food, because it's the steroids and the meat and everything.
No, absolutely.
These women backs is incredible.
Yeah, incredible backs. I love that. Okay.
That's the clothing line, incredible backs.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we should just leave the women alone, because apparently that's what they going for. It's a lot of men like you out here, but it's a lot of other men who love incredible back women. You know what I mean? So we just it's all types of appetizers out here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, appetites out here. Yours just don't happen to be that.
Okay, well, it's okay. Because I saw one yesterday in Getty Square, Jess. If she turned her head around, she looked good.
Okay.
It's like the back of her, she got the stomach and stuff. Like, you turned her head around, it's just, look.
I think you got a thing for him. I don't know. It's like a thing.
I don't know.
It's like an underlining thing that you
got. For you big back women. No.
It's like something he got with him, but he trying to fight it. I don't know.
No, Jess. I promise you. I just know.
I think you need to try one big back, and then
Jesus
and
Christ.
And then I'm telling you, and see if you come back over to the small side.
You got a point. She got a point. She got a point.
What?
What you mean, Charlamagne? What you mean?
Try one. Just try one. You can't knock it until you try it. It's the reason why they got them backs. Go try it.
I can sit on their back.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye.
Yo.
Bunch of big back women out there like, let me see his back.
Right, exactly.
What size is his back?
All right. Well,
salute to all the big back brigade, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? You knew summer was around the corner, though.
Oh, my goodness. Do we have Jess With The Mess coming up?
Yes. Do you know an Ohio man is trying to go back to where the Titanic wreckage was when all them people died in the submersible?
He must be rich.
He's very, very rich. I'm going to tell you about it.
All right. We'll do that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Yes. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
What's happening? Listen, man, I want to salute to the 843, my home. I was home last night in Charleston, South Carolina at the Music Farm with Blue Bicycle Books. Salute to the good sister Tessa Spencer. Salute to Dr. Tanya Matthews. We had an amazing event last night. And tonight I'll be in Atlanta, Georgia at 7 p.m. Eastern at the First Baptist Church of Decatur with Eagle Eye Bookshop, man. So salute to our station in Atlanta, 96.1 The Beat. Miss Basketball will be moderating that conversation. If you want to come, go to whysmalltalksucks.com for more information. But all you gotta do is buy a book and you'll get in.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll see you tonight, 7 p.m.
Now we were talking to what was the lady's name that was on the show last night? McNutt.
Monica McNutt.
Monica
Man,
McNutt.
Boy, please say her name.
I said Monica McNutt.
That sounds like a nasty ass meal at McDonald's. That's something that like you buy that off the McDonald's that exists in the Pornhub metaverse.
Freeze. Yes, Monica McNutt.
A Monica McNutt. I need can I get a McNutt?
Salute to Monica McNutt.
With extra nut too, Bob.
All right. Had a brain freeze. Salute to Monica McNutt. We were talking about Caitlin Clark, and the other night she balled out. She had like 33 points, right?
She had 30. She was the first rookie to ever have some crazy stat line. I forgot what the stat line was, though. Don't give me the line.
Yeah, but she
had a great
out.
night. Yes, she had a great night. She broke a record.
And that's what they were saying. They were saying give her a little time, let her get acclimated, and she will get back to what Caitlin Clark does. And it seems like that's happening.
She's a rookie. Like, look, Jesus Christ.
The question that people be asking, like, well, I heard your exes. Who do you think is the face of the WNBA? Y'all don't think that's like offensive to all the other women that's been in the WNBA?
We didn't ask that question.
But no.
We said the NBA.
No, somebody did say, well, maybe I was watching somebody else and it was like, who is the face of the WNBA?
No. We said the NBA.
The face of the WNBA, though, is Asia Wilson. Dropping
Asia Wilson,
for Asia Wilson, baby.
And how long
Las
she been
Vegas
in the league?
Aces, South Carolina's own.
That's what's up. How long she been in the league?
Probably like 7 seasons. I think like 7 seasons.
That's good. I thought somebody asked that, thinking that, I thought that
they would have said Caitlin Clark as a rookie.
Clayton
She just
or Angel. I'm like, that's so offensive to like all other women in the league that been busting their ass all this time.
I think Caitlin Clark possibly will be in a couple of years if she keeps doing what she's doing now. But right now, definitely Asia Wilson.
Definitely.
100% Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson, two-time WNBA champion, two-time WNBA MVP, WNBA Finals MVP, two-time WNBA Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
Asia gets busy.
That's why people
She
were
is
so
the face
mad
of the WNBA.
that she just got her own sneaker.
Oh.
And she should have had her own sneaker
Yeah, y'all
years ago.
asked who is the best rookie in the WNBA. That's what y'all asked?
Yes.
Yeah,
who is the best
rookie?
rookie? My bad, I'm sorry about that.
We were saying Angel Reese is busting ass right now.
Period.
All right, well, we got...
I think this is Asia's 5th season. She's 5th or 6th season, I believe.
All right, so we got Jess with the Mess coming up. What we talking about?
We sure did. I just told you. Oh, my gosh.
Swing on him, Jess.
No.
Just swing on him.
This
Stop playing.
Billionaire man, y'all. He wants to go right back there with a submersible blew up the last time.
What is a submersible?
Oh, boy. We'll get to it next. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Charlamagne, you stupid. Okay, so Ohio billionaire plans to travel to Titanic wreckage after submersible implosion. So his name is Larry Connor. He's a real estate and tech billionaire from Ohio. And Patrick Leahy, who is the founder, or Leahy, who's the founder and CEO of Triton Submarines, are planning to go back to the Titanic site.
A year after a submarine exploded while carrying passengers down to the site of the Titanic wreckage, killing all 5 people on board, a billionaire from Ohio is now planning to plunge back in. Real estate investor Larry Connor is planning to take a 2-person submersible more than 2.3 miles deep in the sea to the site of the Titanic. Now, he told the Wall Street Journal, quote, "I want to show people worldwide that while the ocean is extremely powerful, it can be wonderful and enjoyable and really kind of life-changing if you go about it the right way."
It'll definitely change your life. No matter how you go about it. Like,
I don't know why.
Yeah,
why? Do you make so much money you just want to just do things that
Yes,
you shouldn't
that's
do?
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
When you that rich and you older and you a billionaire, there's nothing else to do but die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Find fly ways to die. Like,
but that's the thing, though. White people like that need black friends like me. Like, I can tell you what to do with your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you go down there? But he is reported to be an adventurer, so he pretty much is a thrill seeker. He liked doing stuff like this. And they didn't say exactly when they're going, but get this: the vessel they plan to travel in is valued at $20 million. So this is like a more expensive trip than the first one was, and it's reportedly built using cutting edge materials and tech to design. I know the ocean probably like, we're gonna blow that up too. That's crazy.
Right. Hey, the ocean is waiting.
Yes.
The ocean is like, they want to nut. Watch us buck. The nation like, the ocean like, y'all thought y'all gonna come back with something better?
Like, I don't
show them better than we can tell
understand.
them. Nope. That's right.
And the passengers who died in the last submersible, they reportedly paid $250,000 to get. So like,
but they have camera views down there where you can see the Titanic and all the other beautiful things that's in the ocean. Why do you have to go down there? It's not like you could touch it.
I done seen it a million times on my Google Maps.
Word.
I don't need to be down there. Mother
Crazy.
Nature don't give a damn about how much your little submarine costs. You gonna learn the hard way.
So I don't know. Prayers up before he go down. But Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck clashing over finances. So J-Lo and Ben Affleck have been in the headlines for a few weeks now. People are trying to figure out what's going on with their marriage. There has been a speculation that their relationship is on the rocks, especially after it was reported that Ben moved into another house. Now, a source close to the couple was saying that they're taking time apart to decide if the marriage is right for the both of them. They've been married for 2 years so far. The source also said Ben doesn't agree with J-Lo's lifestyle. Now, I said this, but people swear Jess With The Mess don't know what she be talking about. I said that, I don't know, her lifestyle may be a little bit too much. Now, just to give y'all like their net worths, J-Lo's reported net worth is $400 million. Ben's reported net worth is $160 million. So that's just to give you all a little background on the lifestyle. Mm-hmm. She's very focused on her work, and he thinks that she overextends herself. J-Lo is currently preparing for her tour that kicks off next month, which allegedly they've been saying the tour ticket sales haven't been doing that well. But that's probably why she's working so hard and doing all these big press runs. And she also had a movie. Got a movie that's coming out. It's a bunch of things that she is doing. Mm-hmm. The source says that Ben Affleck is worn down, in other words, down bad, by their differences in the lifestyles, and that the honeymoon phase between them is over. The fact that they both have demanding careers hasn't helped with the emotional distance between them. I mean, but you moved out. But the source also shared that they have two different approaches to parenting and finances, which has driven them apart. And the good news is the insider reported that J-Lo is committed to working on the marriage. She wants it still. And Ben was reportedly hesitant, but now is becoming more invested on working on it too.
It seems like Ben Affleck is more just low key, just likes to chill, just likes to be home. He shoots his movie when he wants to, and it kind of seems like he's just ready to retire and just relax. And
Ben can't take all the noise from the Puerto Rican side of the family. That's what it boils down to. It's just too loud on one side of the house. It's just too loud over there. Okay?
And he always seemed like everything is too loud for him. Even walking down the street, that's why he be lighting up them cigarettes like, yo, please. Jesus, slamming the door like, girl, shut up.
I just want some quiet. Why are you Puerto Rican so loud?
Hey, yo, shut up. Last story. Dame Dash reacts to the Diddy assault video during a conversation on American News Network. He sat down and he spoke on the way that he felt after seeing the footage.
And again, I considered my peer. Someone that, I've always, because we're the brotherhood of hip hop, showed a certain degree of respect. But you can't unsee that. And it's really a shame. And what I think when I see that, number one, I got daughters. I know Puff. So it's very disappointing to see that from someone that, again, I considered my peer. So, that was something I would see happening to my daughter. Puff, he's dead. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'd go do the time, or I try to figure out how not to have to go do the time. But I don't think I could handle watching another man or any man touching or doing any kind of violence to my daughter.
Yeah. One other thing he said is, he would love to ask Puff how he would feel if he seen somebody doing that to one of his daughters. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's too many men who feel differently than Dame Dash.
Yeah, I know Diddy would be like, I would kill the man who did that to my daughters. I bet that's how he would.
Or mothers,
I know that he would, because we know him to be very close with his daughters, very supportive, from what he shows. But speaking of daughters, it's been reported that Diddy alerted his family that he will not be going to his daughter Chance's graduation today. Chance is his daughter with Sarah Chapman. She's graduating from Sierra Canyon School, so that's good that she's graduating, but he won't be there. His twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, are juniors in high school, and they went to prom this year. He reportedly missed their send-off for that. Diddy is known for, like I said, being very close with his daughters and very present in their lives. And he reportedly didn't give his family a specific reason why he won't be at Chance's graduation. But the family is assuming that he doesn't want his legal issues to overpower her moment.
Yeah, the press and all that other stuff.
I definitely understand that.
Imagine having to give your family a reason at a time like this. Y'all got the internet. Like everybody in this family got Wi-Fi.
Right.
They know what's going on.
Yeah, but regardless, you would want to, I'm sure your daughter would want her father there for her high school graduation, or her father there for the prom, regardless.
I would think so. Go watch from a distance.
Yeah, watch from a distance. Wear a wig or disguise.
First of all,
something.
I ain't say all that now.
I was watching. I was watching a video yesterday. Michael Jackson. He used to wear all these disguises to be out in public.
Yeah, just to be out there. Gloves, wigs, wigs. People are looking at you anyway because don't nobody just wear gloves and wigs and masks all day.
Yeah, Diddy can't show up in a wig at a time like this. People be like, yeah, he gay.
I knew it. He got the middle, the 40-inch bust down. Because you know we not gonna throw on no regular wig. He going.
It's gonna be late. He gonna be giving, honey. Giving.
That's Jess with the mess.
I hate y'all, man. Charlamagne, who you giving your donkey to, man?
Man, 4 after the hour, we need Corey Harris and Judge Cedric Simpson to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with both of them.
Okay. All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Some donkey todays just saw themselves.
I've been watching, Charlamagne. I was ready for it.
I never heard of donkey the other day. What is it?
I'm a donkey.
Say it again, Charlamagne.
I'm a donkey.
Yes, you are a donkey.
I'll show you how to act a donkey.
Everything that Charlamagne is saying is true.
Yes, donkey today. For Thursday, May 30th is a double donkey. Yes, the two subjects involved, both will get the credit they deserve for being stupid. So the he goes to a man named Corey Harris. Now, Corey is from Washtenaw County, Michigan. And the haw goes to the Honorable Judge Cedric Simpson. Okay, let's discuss. Now, you know, ever since COVID, people have been having to go to court via Zoom. I don't know if it's for sure Zoom, but it's some type of video conference thing. And Corey Harris was ordered to appear before the court on a video conference for driving on a suspended license. I repeat, Corey Harris was ordered to appear before the court on a video conference. That context is very important. So when you're listening to this audio, just know that the judge in the courtroom can see Corey. The court can see him. That context is very important. So once again, remember, he's on a video conference for driving on a suspended license. Okay, that is the charge. Would you like to know why Corey is getting donkey today? Let's go to Local 4 News for the report, please.
Ever since some court proceedings went on Zoom, you really never know what to expect, and this judge did not see this coming.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. Just give me 1 second.
You can see the shock on his face. Judge Cedric Simpson, nearly speechless.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
This hearing happened on May 15th in Washtenaw County. The defendant, Corey Harris, had a suspended license, yet joined the court proceeding from behind the wheel. The judge needed to get some things straight.
I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is turning himself into the Washtenaw County Jail by 6 p.m. today.
Oh my God.
Turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
This man was on a video conference for driving on a suspended license while he was driving. Now, it's obvious why Corey's getting donkey today, right? Corey, we can see you, my brother. I need to know the thought process, like you woke up, said your prayers, brushed your teeth, did your daily affirmations. I don't know what your morning routine is, but at some point you made a choice. You made a conscious decision to say, I got to go to the doctor, and I don't got nobody to drive me, but I also don't have a license, and I also have to go to court via video conference because I don't have a license and because I was driving without one. So at some point, your brain told you, that's perfectly okay. This is fine. I'm going to just jump on the video conference while I'm driving, even though I'm in virtual court for driving with a suspended license. Well, Corey, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fornication under consent of the king either. Okay? The other part of Corey's situation that bothers me is that man wasn't quick on his feet at all. Soon as the judge would have said to me, are you driving? I would have said, no, sir, this is a Tesla. Okay? I would have threw my hands up and said, this is a self-driving car. Look, judge, no hands. Okay? Judge Simpson wouldn't have known what to do. Now, I told y'all this was a double donkey of the day. Corey gets the he. Judge Cedric Simpson needs the haw. The reason I'm giving Judge Cedric Simpson the haw is because Judge Cedric Simpson required him to report to the county jail later the same day. The man only had a public defender, and the public defender requested an adjournment of the case, and Judge Simpson said, no, go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Judge, I'm not saying you should have let him off because people have to be responsible for the consequences of their actions. But damn it, Judge, at least hear the full story. Have him come to the courthouse immediately so you can hear more. But just don't send the brother to jail. The man was headed to the doctor. You know how hard it is to get some brothers to go to the doctor? Judge Simpson, you black, you should understand. If this man had a doctor's appointment and didn't have anyone else to take him and took a risk like this, you know, to go to the doctor, clearly something is wrong. I don't want to self-diagnose anyone, but I am a doctor myself, in case you didn't know. I have an honorary doctorate from South Carolina State University. Drop one of clues mine for South Carolina State.
Unbelievable.
So if I had to diagnose Corey, I'm going to say he has high blood pressure. He's trying to get that down. His LDL cholesterol's too high. Might even be diabetic. All of that is causing issues with his heart. Therefore, the man had to go see the doctor, Judge Cedric Simpson. Okay, because he's dying. All right, and you must be the Tin Man because you need a heart. I didn't say let the man off, but due to the circumstances, at least call him into court and hear him out. Okay, hell, the man might need a psychological evaluation because I see a lot of Beetlejuice from Howard Stern's show around his eyes. Just look past his glasses, you can see the Beetlejuice from Howard Stern right around his eyes. He looks on a lot of levels like Beetlejuice's half brother. They got the same daddy, different mamas. The moral of the story is jail cannot always be the answer all the time, right? People are being forced to make decisions off a series of circumstances, most of them financial. What if he didn't have extra money for Uber? He clearly didn't have no money for an attorney. Doctor bills piling up. Can barely afford his statin for his cholesterol. Damn it, Judge, have some compassion and give Beetlejuice brother a break. Please give Corey Harris and Judge Cedric Simpson the biggest hee-haw. Jess ain't got no compassion for that man. That's sad.
Certainly not, and you're a clown. Because first of all, I do have compassion because you said he was dying, and you don't know that. You don't know if that man is dying, and then
I am a doctor.
He was dark around his eyes.
Damn doctor.
No, you're not. You paid for it. No, he was dark around his eyes, just like you was dark around your eyes years and years ago. So you cannot say. And what?
And I had high blood pressure.
That's on you. That's on you. That just must run in his family. That might run in his family. You don't know.
And we don't even know why he was in court.
My cholesterol is over 240.
He could have been in court for a driving suspense, like something. Maybe he did something driving. Maybe he got into an accident. We don't know why he was in court. Why the judge suspended his license? And why?
What are you talking about? We know he had a suspended license. Yeah, that's why he was in court.
But we don't know why his license was suspended. We don't know if he just didn't pay something, if that was the reason why he didn't have insurance, or if he got into an accident, or if it was a DUI. We don't know why.
It don't matter why his license was suspended. The fact of the matter is he didn't have a license and he was driving, and he answered the phone and told him to wait a minute. I'm about to pull right into this. Hold on 1 second.
Hold on 1 second, Judge.
Yeah, 1 second. Excuse me.
We don't know why that man was going to the doctor. That is what we should be thinking about.
No,
y'all should think about that.
No, he should. You said he ain't have enough for Lyft or Uber, but you driving a car that needs gas. What are you talking about?
We don't even. It could have been stolen.
And you have
shut up, man. How you put that on him, man?
And you have a copay. You have a copay when you go to the doctor.
Times is hard, Jess. I got to steal cars to get to the doctor, to pay for things that I can't even afford. Times is hard. Have some sympathy for this man, some empathy.
Oh my God!
All right,
got me spitting all over these people's microphones.
I know.
You do that anyway. You do that anyway. You do that anyway. All right. Whoa! Pause.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
You just can't stop, won't stop.
I'm glad I ain't gay.
Me too.
Cause y'all make people that's gay don't even want to be gay no more. Like I'ma just be straight, y'all. Hate listening to the Breakfast Club.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a little gay. Everybody's a little gay.
Oh,
the Breakfast Club is making people get delivered.
Yes. We don't even want it no more.
Oh, man.
Deeply seated homosexual tendencies.
Okay. All right. When we come back, Congressman Jamal Bowman will be joining us. Don't move. I hate this place. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Congressman Jamal Bowman. Hey, welcome.
What's up, man? What's up?
How you feeling?
Great, man. Really excited about my campaign. Really excited to continue to build this grassroots movement we've been building for the last 4 years. I'm hyped, man. I'm ready to go.
You in the fight of your life right now, man. I saw New York Magazine say that you are the most endangered Democrat in America.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can't speak up for black people. You can't speak up for Gaza. You know what I mean? As soon as you start speaking up for black and brown people, they're going to attack you. That's how white supremacy works. And so, I had the audacity to call for a permanent ceasefire very early on because we heard what they were saying. They talking about Amalek and cutting off food and water and using white phosphorus and, using genocidal language. And so we call for a ceasefire early. And when you do that, AIPAC is going to attack you. They don't want any kind of criticism of Israel. And so we did that, and they've been coming after us. They're going to spend more money in this race than they have ever spent in history to get the first black man, first person of color in U.S. history out of this seat.
Oh, was it $2 million, right?
No, $2 million a week.
$2 million a week.
By the time we get to the end, it's going to be like 20-something million. Even back in October, they were running negative ads against me, trying to bully me into, taking the position they wanted me to take. And since over the last 3 weeks, they've been spending like $2 million a week, and election day is June 25th. So they're going to spend $2 million a week up until election day. It'll be the most expensive primary in U.S. history. Wow. So
now, George Latimer, that's you.
Yes.
From what I read, him and AIPAC have said some pretty racist comments towards you.
Yeah.
They said they put out a mailer. I haven't seen it, where your skin was darkened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, why?
Yo, that's standard operating procedure, and that ain't even the worst of it.
And they said they wish you had a stroke.
Yo, he posted something on his Facebook page. People started commenting on this post, saying they hope I have a stroke and referring to me as a thug. He did not even comment. He didn't denounce it. He didn't condemn it. He didn't even take it down until the Working Families Party wrote a public letter that put pressure on him, and then he took it down. Mm-hmm. He said at a Black History event in New Rochelle, 2 black people, that I take money from Hamas. He said this publicly. And our lawyers had to send him a cease and desist letter. Don't talk about me like that, or else we're going to go after you. And then he tried to deny and say, no, I say take money from supporters of Hamas, which is also f***ed up to say too. Mm-hmm. So you're saying I take money from a terrorist organization. You're endorsed by a racist organization. Most of their money come from racist MAGA right-wing Republicans. They're funded by MAGA Republicans. Same Republicans taking our voting rights. Same people going after our affirmative action, women's right to choose. Same people who supported the insurrectionists. This is the people my so-called Democrat opponent, is partnering with to, again, go after the first black man in this seat.
What's the biggest thing that you heard about yourself, or the biggest lies that they've been trying to tell, so that, up here you can tell people what's true or what's not true? Because, there's so much online that you could just tell is just lies. So what's the biggest thing that you heard about yourself that you know is not true?
They're trying to paint this picture out there that, because I voted against a particular bill, I'm against President Biden's agenda, right? The fact of the matter is I co-wrote one of President Biden's biggest bills, the CHIPS and Science Act, which is going to bring back semiconductor manufacturing to our country and particularly help us build wealth in black and brown communities. I wrote that provision into that bill. We pressured Biden to ban ghost guns across the country, and he took action to ban ghost guns, which helped reduce gun violence across the country. I worked with Elizabeth Warren to engage Biden so that he could do something to stop housing costs, rental costs from going up, because the rent is too damn high. Anyone who receives federal money, we should be able to regulate rent. So those are just 3 things. There were many more. At the same time, if the president ain't doing right by black and brown people in our communities or in Gaza, I'm going to say something about that. Like, I'm not going to just be quiet on that. And that's good governance, right? It's good to have that dialogue, have that debate, hold me accountable. We got to hold each other accountable in order to grow. I've been in there 3 years now, voted 1,000 times. They taking one vote and trying to paint me as the devil because I voted a particular way one time. The other thing they're trying to say is they're using language like, oh, we don't like his style. Oh, he's too bombastic, right? This is like racially coded dog language. Because, as black people, we're not allowed to say nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Before Charlamagne, there's nobody on radio, saying, talking like he talking how y'all talk. So they're trying to disempower one of my greatest strengths, which is my passion for people and humanity and love and the work that we do. So that's another thing they're trying to do. And because they have so much money, they can just put it on loops over and over and over again and begin to brainwash people. I'm glad you said what you said. Our people, they see it right away. Like, that's some bull. Like, as soon as they see it, they're like, first of all, I know him. I know the work he does. I know what he's about. I heard him talk a million times. What you saying is not accurately representing his right. We brought over $1 billion to the district, and that's conservative. $40 million for gun violence, $88 million for flood mitigation, investments in climate justice, education, mental health. Again, targeting particularly the areas that have been ignored. Mount Vernon, Yonkers, the Bronx, New Rochelle, black and brown areas, like always. We targeting them because y'all ain't been doing it. He's been in office 35 years. I've done more in 3 years for black and brown people than he's done in 35 years. So, let's debate that instead of trying to talk about some wild that ain't even accurate.
How does you keeping your position benefit the people in our community?
So it's important what we speak about and how we speak about it is very important. The person who was in the seat before me probably never spoke about universal child care as being a North Star where we got to go as a country, right? Never spoke about fully funding our public schools. And the idea that in my district, if you live in Scarsdale, we're spending 10, 20,000 more per kid than if you live in the Bronx, right? Like that issue. Not just the issue of reducing gun violence, but like being on the ground with the family when they lose a son and grieving with that family at a vigil, but then saying, we got to do something about this because it's not just about thoughts and prayers. We got to write to Biden, telling Biden to take action on gun violence. And he did that, right? Young girl stabbed to death in Mount Vernon. Again, not just being with the family and showing up and talking about what's going on, having, particularly me, like I'm an educator. I have a doctorate in education. My focus has been on trauma. So I know the impact of individual and collective trauma on communities, and I use that to drive policy. So when the young girl stabbed to death, we not just thoughts and prayers. It's like, okay, what's the policy solution here? How do we bring in money to target at-risk girls so they have a place to go and something to do that's not just about, the normal things we have girls do, cutie cute and cheerleading and all that. There's other things. So it's about that kind of thing. So it's about lived experiences. My lived experiences, my professional experiences as an educator, gives me a perspective that guides how I govern with the people. And so that's critical versus, no offense, 70-year-old white man, career, corrupt, corporate, pay-to-play politician that's partnering with big money, racist MAGA Republicans, and election deniers while saying crazy like I take money from Hamas and allowing people to say I have a stroke and call me a thug. Do you want that kind of person in the seat? That kind of person who's literally supporting a genocide in Gaza right now. So while I call for a ceasefire early, he's never done that. While I called it a genocide early, he's never done that. This individual is working with AIPAC to support a genocide in Gaza, babies being burnt alive in Rafah just a couple days ago. He supports that. Doesn't want to criticize Netanyahu. He supports that. So you want somebody like that in office? Or someone like me who spent my entire life dedicated to people least lost and left behind, most neglected, most marginalized. I was in education for 20 years. When I saw I wasn't working in education, I opened my own school and ran that school as a middle school principal for 10.5 years. I saw wasn't working for my kids and community. I said, I'm running for Congress. See what happened? Ran for Congress, won. And now we in Congress building power. So we building power. They scared to death of that. And so this is why we gotta come out in droves for this race and beyond, because we gotta build power. All that I don't vote. You giving your power to white supremacy.
All right, we got more with Jamal Bowman when we come back. Congressman for the 16th District in New York. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Congressman Jamal Bowman. Now, I got a question. What do you think about black and brown people? A lot of people saying, what's going on in Gaza and Israel ain't our fight. It ain't our problem. We have so many other problems, but nobody comes to our defense. We have so many issues that nobody helps us on our issues. So why should we dive into what's happening over there? Because
so it's both, right? It's white supremacy. So what's happening in Gaza, what's happening in the Congo, what's happening in Sudan, what's happening in the Caribbean, it's all part of white supremacy. It's about genocide of the natives, enslavement of the Africans, colonization of the continent, destruction of Latino countries to force mass migration, climate justice. It's all under the umbrella of white supremacy. So we should all be serious about defeating white supremacy. But also, we send $3.8 billion to Israel every year. They're already a wealthy country and already a powerful country. Some have written that they don't even need our $3.8 billion. That $3.8 billion could be coming to Mount Vernon, Yonkers, Bronx, New Rochelle, all the communities that have been redlined and neglected. What we spend on the military can be coming here. Not all of it, because we got to defend ourselves, but more of it, right? So that's why it matters. It matters. Like, I don't want my taxpayer money going to commit genocide. I want my taxpayer money coming here to help me have childcare, to help me pay for my housing, to help me, develop myself in terms of workforce, to help me pay for education, transportation, quality of life. We have the biggest wealth inequality in this country since the Gilded Age. And in my district, when you look at every outcome, health outcomes, education outcomes, economic outcomes, wealth, Black and Latino people are at the bottom. Black's way bottom. And so that money that we spend on genocide can come here to help us.
What I've heard a lot of pro-Israel people saying is that Hamas doesn't want peace. Like, Hamas's whole mission is to wipe Jewish people off the face of the earth.
And that's why we got to deal with Hamas. The other part of that is Netanyahu empowered Hamas over the course of years to destabilize the Palestinians, because Netanyahu doesn't want a Palestinian state. Netanyahu wants the Palestinians to leave, and if they don't leave, he will kill them. That's what he wants, so that they can have all the land. That's what he wants. And so he's been empowering Hamas to undermine the PLO and the Palestinian Authority so that they don't rise up as quality leaders, because then it'll be pressure on him to have a Palestinian state. So Netanyahu is a nightmare in this whole scenario. But the U.S. got to step in. We are the ones who support they're our allies. Okay, hold our allies accountable. We want to keep them safe. Let's have a Palestinian state. You can have a safe Israel and a safe Palestine. You could fight anti-Semitism and have a free Palestine. And that's what we should be focused on. It's like we don't have complex, nuanced thinking or even a heart as we deal with these issues. Lead with the heart first and not with missiles.
How do you feel about the rematch between Biden and Trump? How do you think it's going?
I hope this is, again, I support President Biden, even though I'm totally against everything he's doing in Gaza. I think he's a better president. And and as a Democrat, if we have the House and the Senate and he's president, we're going to do stuff.
We've heard that before.
We have done stuff, though. What are you talking about? We've done stuff.
We heard that
We
before.
saved the economy. Even when Trump was in office, we saved the economy.
We heard that last time, but then everything got put, the blame got put on Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema, like the whole agenda. George Floyd Policing Act.
Again, it's a
John's
democracy,
Voting Rights
right?
Act.
And so it's interesting because, I saw brother Rashad Bilal, a clip from him, shout out to
EYL.
Rashad, EYL. He was talking about Biden and how people are not energized by Biden, and he's right about that. But somebody in the comments was like, yo, we got 30 U.S. Senate races, look down ballot. Like, you gotta look down ballot.
But they don't ever tell us that, and I agree with you. But that when we put Biden in office, they were saying the same thing, right? Y'all know these senators better than us.
Yeah.
Y'all know we're not on the same page as y'all. So
yes.
why volunteer to lie that we're all going to be in line, and then Kamala, Vice President's going to have the tiebreaker?
Again, I'm gonna come back to your question, but again, it's American Rescue Plan, Chips and Science Act, bills we could point to that we passed that we wouldn't have passed if we didn't have all three, right? So real results there. But in terms of the 30 down ballots, you get the right senators in the Senate. Now we could do more. Also, there's something called a filibuster. Please have someone, I think there's a book called Kill Switch, I'm forgetting the author, have him here to talk about the filibuster. Because right now what we have in the Senate, this is why we need democracy reform.
We should have been got rid of the filibuster.
Yeah, the democracy reform, because it's not like a simple majority in the Senate could pass a bill. You need 60-40. And so what we have is minority rule, where 50 senators from smaller states with less people have as much power in the 50 senators, right? So that's part of it. But in terms of the rematch, like, again, support Biden and hope he wins so we can govern together and do more stuff. But what they represent, both of them, I hope is the end of that kind of politics.
Man, I hope so.
It's time to evolve into the democracy we can be for everyone, right? And we need new candidates, right? We need Ayanna Presley. We need, Wes Moore. We need Gretchen Whitmore. We need
Governor Shapiro.
Yeah, we need new thinking people. Governor Shapiro, people with new ideas, new thoughts, engage the community differently. And that has to happen in 2028. I hate talking about that now. My hope is whoever wins this election, I hope it's not Trump who tries to do some stay in office forever. We could get him out.
Fox News gonna run with that.
Yeah.
You slipped up. I hope it's not Biden. They gonna run with that, right? But because I don't know what he's gonna do, and I don't know how the military is gonna respond to his orders, and like real dangerous shit.
Right.
But whoever it is, if it's 4 years, like 2028. It got to be a whole new America.
Absolutely.
And a whole new foreign policy. So that's my hope.
They had a story out there that you had a secret YouTube page.
Yeah.
And you were subscribed to channels that shared like anti-Semitic, flat earth, and Illuminati conspiracy videos. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't even remember that. Like, whatever the YouTube page was or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you like things. You see a good video that's like, oh, that what he said was kind of interesting. Let me subscribe to that.
But why can't you watch that is what I'm saying. I'm not saying just because you watch it don't mean that you agree with it.
But it's about creating the perception that I'm a conspiracy theorist, radical black nut job.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do. This guy is not fit for office. He follows conspiracy theories. That's what they're trying to do. We should be able to watch whatever we want.
Right.
I don't even know what page they're talking about. So when I saw that, I'm like, I don't even remember any of it.
So Marjorie Taylor Greene's a conspiracy theorist?
Man, but she's in what district in Georgia? She's in parts of Georgia, son.
Oh, got you.
Georgia, like Herschel Walker almost won that Senate
right
against Raphael Warnock, who's one of the most upstanding people I've ever seen in my life. Warnock. Herschel Walker talking about, what's he talking about? Zombies and werewolves? What's he talking about? He almost won. Like, Warnock only won by like percentage points. Georgia and parts of Georgia is a different beast.
Where did they go to support you, brother?
Thank you. BowmanForCongress.com. Click the donate button. Donate a couple bucks, whatever you could do. $10, $20, $30, whatever you could do. But also volunteer button, because we need people on the doors. So volunteer. We got phone banks, door knocking every single day for the next 27 days, but definitely before early voting, June 15th.
All right. We appreciate you for joining us.
Thank you, man.
Well, it's Congressman Jamal Bowman. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jess Moore, just don't do no lies,
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a coach of shit.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, worldwide mess, y'all.
Okay.
China bans wealth flaunting on social media. So China is banning social media users from using... I'm going to start it over. China is banning social media users from showing off luxurious lifestyles. We got the report.
China has started a campaign to stop social media users from promoting or showing off wealth. This year in April, China's internet watchdog, the Cyberspace Administration of China, launched a campaign called Clear and Bright. The campaign aims to remove any content the administration finds morally wrong. This includes a ban on influencers who deliberately showcase a lavish lifestyle and promote materialism. Influencers cannot show luxury homes and cars to promote products, flaunt large amounts of cash, and post images or videos of minors using luxury goods.
Wonder if that's a good thing or bad thing.
I think that's a good thing. I think their moral initiative is good. However, a Chinese influencer said his account on Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok, was inaccessible to his 4.3 million followers after he claimed that he owned 7 properties in Beijing and he never left the house in an outfit worth less than 1.38 million. I'm like, why is any of it? What are you, Tony Stark?
But
Iron Man?
I will say this, but you can't stop somebody's life. If that's somebody's life, right? If you look on Instagram or you look on social media and somebody's in a private jet or they're in a yacht or they're shopping, that's their life. Now, if that's not your life, you know, that's on you, but that's their life of how they live. That doesn't mean that person's happy though.
Yeah.
He could be spending all that money, but could be the worst person or the worst piece of ish on this planet.
But that's the thing. He's not showing that part of it. He's only showing that. And that's what people lust over. And then also the news report says it's part of a moral initiative. So they're probably putting that ban in effect to protect the self-esteem of people who have more humble lifestyles and may even lower the crime rate by preventing robberies and stuff like that. Because over here, that happens over here.
I mean, I agree, but also that I think that you can't limit of what I can say or what I can't say, what I can show or what I can't show. I don't think that's right now.
Yeah.
Morally, it makes sense, because it's a line between the haves and the have-nots. But people should be able to show what they want to show.
I know.
So I can't show a picture of my baby in a nice outfit because the outfit is nice. I gotta go get an outfit from Walmart or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And then pour milk all over them and be like, "Hey, this my baby."
Yo, shut up, man.
Yo, yeah, I know, I get it. But China is a very controlled country anyway, so they got a handle on it. They got a different version of TikTok. There's Douyin. They don't have all that information that we got over here. They be liking to control that stuff. And another report of news: Wisconsin family suing daycare after baby test positive for cocaine. A woman named Kimberly Hobson is suing her son's daycare, KinderCare. We have the report.
Nearly 2 weeks ago, on May 15th, Oak Creek police say they were called to Children's Hospital to look into possible child abuse after a 1-year-old boy was brought in for marks and scratches on his body. Well, last week, Oak Creek police say they learned a tox screen on the child's urine found chemicals that are commonly found when the body processes cocaine. The following day, Oak Creek police say they showed up to KinderCare near Howell and Drexel. Police say a drug-sniffing dog found a plastic bag in a backpack in the infant room that tested positive for cocaine. In a statement, KinderCare Corporate says nothing is more important to us than the safety of our children in our care.
So Kimberly claimed that she got a call about her son getting incredibly sick. And when she finally picked him up, she claims that he had a bunch of bruises and abrasions on his body, including one in his mouth. And which she blamed the staff for that. The teacher who had the coke in her bag was arrested on charges and a child neglect charge. But TMZ reported that once the case went to the DA's office, the neglect charge was dropped. But she still had the 2 counts of drug possession. I don't understand how the neglect charge was dropped, because I don't know how the baby even ingested the cocaine.
Yeah, the cocaine.
It had to be neglect. Like, how did you? The baby is one.
Couldn't see the baby. You didn't see what the baby was doing. The baby had to, I guess, grab it and put it in his mouth, touch it or something, put it in his mouth. But this is where I would tell every parent out there, and I know daycare is expensive. I know childcare is expensive, but there are a lot of daycares now that have cameras, and you got to be on those cameras, and you got to be extra careful and make sure you look at every aspect of your child. Don't take anything for granted. If your child is acting a little funny, a little strange, something doesn't seem right, something seems off, take the child to the emergency room, the doctor, urgent care, whatever it may be, immediately.
That's sad. Really, really sad. I'm glad the baby is still alive, though. American Airlines lawsuit. 3 men are suing African American Airlines. I wish we did it up. But 3 men are suing American Airlines after being escorted off the plane for body odor. We got the report for that, too.
This video at the center of a newly filed lawsuit against American Airlines appears to show a number of black men after they've been removed from a flight allegedly due to a complaint about offensive body odor. The lawsuit claims as Flight 832 was finishing boarding in January, American employees removed 8 black men from the plane. They were not traveling together, weren't seated next to each other, did not know each other, and appeared to be the only black men on the flight, according to the suit filed early this morning. And alleges an American employee indicated the complaint about offensive body odor had come from a white male flight attendant. A gate agent seen in the video at one point seems to agree race was a factor in the men getting pulled off the flight.
Well, I hope she don't get fired, because she was a black woman. When they was escorted off the jet bridge and went to the gate, they were telling the attendant right there, the gate agent, about the situation, and he was like, it was because of my skin, and she was like, correct. I don't disagree with you. So and they have her vivid in the video. So I hope she don't get fired and the white attendant does. But I do think that maybe one of them had a body odor and he ain't know which one. So
you gonna pick all the
black men off? Yep, that's what I do believe. He tried it, but yeah, and they ain't know each other. Again, 8 men were removed from the plane, but only 3 of them filed the lawsuit. American officer rebooked them, but when it became clear after about an hour that there were no available flights to New York that evening, they were allowed to reboard the plane. And just imagine them getting back on the plane and how embarrassing that is. Like, and how people probably, they walking down the aisle, people probably sniffing them like, it was really you. You know what I'm saying? That is sad.
Yes. I'm surprised they didn't tear that plane up, because there's no way in hell I can see somebody saying, hey, sir, Mr. Case, you got to get off the plane because you smell. You got a little body odor. What?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not getting off the plane. Now, I will say, back when I was a young one, and I used to travel to Miami, there's been times where I used to go straight from the club, straight to the plane. I might have been outside all day in the heat.
They wouldn't have said nothing to you. They'd probably graded up Charlamagne, though, because you know you're a little light. So they wouldn't have. All of them was all the same complexion. Stupid. The men did claim that they were embarrassed to walk back on the flight. The lawyer representing them in this case said if American Airlines received a complaint about a black male passenger with offensive body odor but could not verify the complaint, the solution should have been to eject 8. The solution should not have been to eject 8 separate black men off the plane. American Airlines responded saying that they take discrimination very seriously and they're investigating the incident.
As they should.
Jess with the mess.
All right. Thank you, Jess. All right. The People's Choice mix is up next. Get your request in and don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. And I just want to remind you guys, save the date, August 17th. My car show is back in New York City. I know a lot of you guys fly up for the show. August 17th is the date. So we're looking for food vendors. If you got a food truck or vendors or car clubs, bike clubs, you can email me, djnvcarshow@gmail.com. We do the official announcement next week, I believe. But just save the date. I know a lot of you guys fly up or drive up or whatever it may be. You know, it's a family fun car show. We got rides and games for the kids, food trucks, vendors. It's just a great family day. So I can't wait to see you guys August 17th. And where you at today, Charlamagne?
Tonight I'll be in Atlanta, man. Salute to everybody in Atlanta, everybody that listens to us on 96.1 The Beat. I'll be at the First Baptist Church of Decatur with Eagle Eye Bookshop, and I'll be in conversation with Miss Basketball. Miss Basketball will be moderating that conversation. So Atlanta, I'll see you tonight. The First Baptist Church of Decatur with Eagle Eye Bookshop at 7 p.m. Go to WhySmallTalkSucks.com to get those tickets. And the ticket is just a book. You buying a book, that's how you get in.
Okay. All right. Well, when we come back, we got the positive notice. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. This weekend, Jess Hilarious will be out in Connecticut, CT, Bridgeport.
Yes, Bridgeport. And make sure y'all come and y'all act right, all right? Last time I was up there, y'all was fighting, slapping bitches. Like, it was a lot going on.
What?
For real, Bridgeport be getting crazy.
At the comedy show?
For real, yeah, because they be drinking, and then after that, they just be going off, yo. And listen, they remind me of Baltimore. I don't know, some type of way, they remind me of Baltimore and New Jersey put together. So make sure y'all don't get too daggone drunk and be fighting each other over parking spots and drinks and wings. But get your tickets at JessHilariousOfficial.com. I'll be there tomorrow. We got 2 shows, and Saturday we got 2 shows. I did make a mistake and say Sunday. I'm sorry. I have a 3-day weekend next weekend in New York, but this weekend in Bridgeport, I only have Friday and Saturday. So get your tickets now.
Salute to everybody in Bridgeport. Just ensured that nobody from surrounding areas is going to come because Bridgeport sounds crazy.
That is the reason why they going to come. Trust and believe. Believe it. New Haven going to be up in there. It's going to be some people from all parts of Connecticut coming up in there. Trust me.
All right.
I'm like, oh, let me put my helmet on. I got to fight.
Well, you got a positive note?
Yes, the positive note is simply this, man. You're always in a relationship with yourself. I want everybody out there to remember that. You're always in a relationship with yourself. So stay committed to loving yourself and forever evolving. Have a blessed day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?